Next step is data collection. Data collection involves identifying data collection methods, tools, procedures designed to ensure that collection of only relevant data. And just as an example, let's say you are building an AI app and you want to collect the data. In a very broad manner, there are two categories of data. One is internal data, second is external. So let's talk about the external first. So for example, if you want to take data from publicly available website or publicly available data, there are multiple methods to gather that data. You can request the source provider to give you the data in form of CSV, or you can use their existing API or create your own API to get that data. So that is the process and tools what you are going to use to get that data. Second type of data is internal data, and I will say that is the main distinguisher between you and any other company which will use AI. The reason for that is everybody will use the same model, everybody will use the same publicly available data, but the main difference is the training data which you are generating internal to your company. So that is why it is very important to think about it, what internal data you are using, how it is different than your competitors, and how that will make your AI process better than others. So in this step, you need to think about tools and various processes which are you going to use to collect both internal and external data and put it into one place so that you can train your model. Next thing in the data processing or data collection, you need to understand the formats of the data. And usually the formats can be text, number, images, video, and audio. Here, let's take an example. If you are trying to make a chatbot for a customer service example, in that case, it should be able to understand the chat method. So user will get a chat method where they will type text. So AI model should be able to understand the text, as well as if they call in using the phone. So the model should be able to understand the voice commands and get the details from that and produce the output. So we need to think about what are the data formats we are supporting and then go from there. And once we have that, the other things which we need to make sure is accuracy of the data or data integration and data consistency. So let's take an example here. Once we are collecting the data from external sources as well as internal sources, so we are trying to definitely collect the relevant data only, but from different sources. Different sources will have their different, now we will go in terms of actual data. Different sources will may have different primary keys and data tied on a different keys in each system. Once we pull together all the data, it needs to be integrated properly. That means everything should tie up with one key, and it should satisfy the data integrity things. Then we need to worry about data quality, which means that if there are possibility that some of the data is missing and some of the data is not present there, so we need to fix that or eliminate that rows. So that is another thing which we need to take care in the data collection process.